What's good? What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Japs. We're going to go over Matic. Currently, we're sitting at 40 cents, down about 7.6 on the day. We're seeing a market cap of 3.09 billion, 24-hour volume 505 billion. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to crypto.com, sign up to the world's fastest growing crypto app. Grab one of the incredible Visa cards, cashback in crypto, free Spotify, Netflix, Prime, travel incentives, depending on the level of card you have, $25 just for signing up through my referral. So we're here on the 1 hour time frame. So I'm more convinced that this is your wave 1, corrective wave 2, your largest wave 3. We just went through a corrective wave 4 as it was quite shallow. Because if we take a measurement from the top of the wave 2 down to the bottom of the wave 3, came right up to the 0.382 and we got rejected. So we may have already completed a wave 5. There's a couple of different ways that you can measure your wave 5. You can take your trend-based fib extension from the top of wave 2 down to the bottom of your wave 3 up to the top of the wave 4. And your wave 5 usually comes down to the 0.618, and we hit it right on the head for the wave 5. You can also use the measurement of the wave 1. So if you go from the top of the wave 1, trend-based fib extension, all the way from the top of your wave 1. Now this may have been corrective because I can find a better count if the start of the wave 1 is right here, where we came down wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Because then this wave 2 correction would be more valid, but it's really not that important. If you take your trend-based fib extension from the top of the wave 1 to the bottom of wave 1, and then you pull it out to the top of the corrective wave 4, what you're looking for is a 100% extension of wave 1, and we're very, very close to a 100% extension of wave 1. So the bottom could potentially be in for Matic. If we do come lower here, then we can land in between that 28 to 32 cent price target that I've been talking about here. If we pop over to the daily, you can see Matic is currently sitting on that wave 4 support. Right here, it's sitting on these swing highs. And usually when you go through that large, let me close these indicators quickly. When you go through a large ABC correction, you either land at the support of the wave 4 or prior to the wave 4. So we haven't quite come down to 32 cents. That's still a price target in my opinion, which is a support, the swing low of the wave 4. But potentially, we could have already completed this 5-wave structure. If we see a large bounce back to the upside, could give me more confidence that we've completed a 5-wave structure. Because if we look at Bitcoin as well, has dropped below the wave 3, so potentially this could be your wave 5. Because we are seeing quite a strong bounce off 20K. And I had mentioned in my Bitcoin video that if we close the week above 22K, we're doing exactly what we did in the Corona dump, where we wicked down below the 200-week moving average, but we closed the week above it. So we'll have to see what happens by Sunday. We could also be putting in a regular ABC correction. But for Matic here, if this is your wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Bitcoin, then I think for Matic, we've come down wave 1. Let me pop it back open to the 1 hour time frame. We put in our wave 1. We had a bit of a shallow retracement, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and your final wave 5, which can end anytime it breaks that previous low, which it already has. Personally, I do think we're going to come a little bit lower to about 28, at least to 28 to 32 cents. I've been looking at Cardano as well, and I still think we have to complete that wave 5 for ADA. And I think Bitcoin could come down a little bit lower in between that 17 to 19K price target. We'll have to see here. We are seeing a bit of a strong bounce off 20K. So if we push back above these levels of resistance here, and we were to push all the way back up to the higher 20Ks, maybe we see consolidation where we've come down and we start to consolidate within a range here. We'll have to see if we close the week above 22K. That would be a strong sign of strength in my opinion for BTC. So keep a close eye on Matic here. We have technically completed a 5-wave structure, so we may be bottoming out here for Matic. But if we see continuation, if we just roll over, continue to sell off, do watch that 28 to 32 cent price target in my opinion, as it does line up with those wave 4 lows, which is usually where you come down to with the ABC correction, is you come down to the support of the wave 4. Which is currently coming in between about 30 to about 32 cents. So we'll have to wait and see what happens here. If we do come a little bit lower, we can even count a 5-wave structure here. Let me grab my brush. So you've come down wave 1, corrective wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and we've had a bit of an extended wave 5. We'll have to see here if we see a strong bounce from this level. Could potentially be the bottom here for Matic. Let's pop over to the daily and just check to see how far we've come down from the top here. So we'll take our measurement from the top all the way down to the current price, 86%. So if we come down to 32 cents, yeah, 90% is about 29, and 32 cents is about 88% drop. So I do think we're very, very close to the bottom, potentially for Matic. It does look like we're about to complete a 5-wave structure, and anytime now this 5th wave could be complete, and the bottom could be in for Matic. I still think we could come down a little bit more. Just looking at other altcoins like ADA, I do think one more wave down is coming for ADA. And I do think BTC could definitely come down a little bit further here. This is a bit of a shallow wave 5 in my opinion. If we take our Fibonacci here from the bottom of wave 3 up to corrective wave 4, yeah, we've come down to the 1.272. So if we come up and you see us get rejected by about 21.7K, the golden ratio, we could roll over and then come down to the 1.618 or the 2.272. That's coming in at about 17K. The 2.272, the 2.618, and the 1.618 is about 19.3K. But if we start to push all the way up and come up and start to break these highs, then the bottom may be in for Bitcoin. It's possible here. I am expecting 17 to 19K. I do think that's the more likely scenario. But as I mentioned, if we close the week above 22,000, could be strong confirmation that the bottom is in. Because in the Corona dump, we wicked below the 200-week moving average. We got back above it by the end of the week here. And if that's the case, then the bottom may be in for Matic. But if Bitcoin gets rejected and does come lower, then I would expect at least about 28 to 32 cents for Matic. But as of right now, we've broken below the wave 3. And we've already met the target if we take our fib extension from the top of wave 2 down to the bottom of wave 3 up to the top of wave 4. And that is the minimum target for a wave 5. So technically it could be complete here. We'll have to see what happens over the course of the rest of the week. I have been dollar cost averaging into Matic, into some metaverse projects, and I will continue to do that. If we consolidate here, even if we go lower, I mean, we have some people that are calling for Bitcoin to come down to, 11, 12K. I don't think that's the likely scenario in my opinion. We'd be doing something we've never done in previous bear markets, but of course anything is possible. But I do think the low is close for BTC. That's it for this one. Big shout out to the Discord, over 1,900 members posting chart patterns, talking all things crypto. At the $10 membership, you can get my exact entries, exits, and take profits. And we have the DCA trade strategy fully explained, the DCA charts, buy and take profit zones if you want to start dollar cost averaging into your altcoin positions based off support, resistance, Fibonacci. You can sign up through the Patreon, and I will see you in the next video. All right, much love. Take care.